When it comes to supercars, having a scarce model is preferable. Even Lamborghini does not qualify as an exemption. Lamborghini's Italian automaker is well known for developing high-end, super luxurious, highly quick, and high-performance automobiles. Have you ever stopped to consider which Lamborghini model is the epitome of luxury to the fullest extent? One of the craziest and most incredible sports cars you've ever seen is the most expensive Lamborghini globally. To be able to purchase one of these cars, you are going to need some very deep pockets. We are talking about millions of dollars here. The price of the vehicle reflects the fact that it is both an extremely luxurious and high-performance vehicle. But to what extent does it impress? What level of luxury does it offer? And how much does it set you back? Let's find out. But first, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. At the beginning of the 1960s, Ferruccio Lamborghini was the owner of a company that manufactured tractors, and he also owned 2 Ferrari sports cars. Ferruccio Lamborghini is famous for arguing with Enzo Ferrari. He lets it slip that Ferrari makes magnificent automobiles with the same parts that he uses for tractors. It needed nothing more than this to kick off the competition that would permanently alter premium cars. The analogy infuriated Enzo Ferrari, and Ferruccio Lamborghini accepted the challenge by stating that he could construct sports vehicles independently. He would demonstrate to Ferrari what a sports car ought to be. After 50 years, in 2013, Lamborghini introduced the Egoista, the most technologically advanced sports car. To commemorate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary, which spans a collection of some of the most spectacular automobiles ever constructed. The brand new Lamborghini Egoista was created as a part of the company's celebrations. From our all-time favorite Lamborghini, the Countach from the mid-1980s, through the Aventador of today, and now the Egoista, there is a lot to be happy about in the automotive world. The Lamborghini Egoista made its debut appearance at the Gran Giro d'Italia, and we anticipate that it will make many more appearances like this in the future. People who have more money to spend typically choose luxury cars with prices in the range of $40,000 to $100,000, while those who have even more money to spend go for even more expensive options in the field of $150,000 to $1 million, such as Teslas, McLarens, and Aston Martins. On the other hand, Lamborghini has vaulted to the top of the list when it comes to the most expensive automobile. The Egoista supercar, produced by the business, has a jaw-dropping price tag of $177 million. In Czech, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Polish, and Romanian, Egoista means selfish. It also means selfish in French. The designer of the Lamborghini Egoista, Walter da Silva, claimed that the car is intended to represent hedonism carried to its logical conclusion, and the exorbitant price tag certainly reflects the level of ego required to afford the vehicle. In addition, there is only room for one person inside the car. Thus, the experience of driving it is entirely individualistic. It was unveiled by Lamborghini in 2013. Technically, the Egoista isn't a concept car, but don't get your hopes up because it was never meant to be a production car. This vehicle is intended to provide a single rider with the very best possible driving experience. It appears to be a scaled-up version of one of those Hot Wheels Extreme Version toys, and it will very certainly be transformed into one of those versions of the toy. However, according to Lamborghini and the renowned designer Walter da Silva, it is intended solely for extremely sophisticated people. It desires only the most extreme and special things that the world offers. It exemplifies hedonism taken to its logical conclusion, which is exactly the direction in which Lamborghini ought to go. However, you can't buy it. Nobody can. Despite the fact that it is several years old, its distinct appearance continues to be discussed. It's currently being held at the Lamborghini Museum in Sant'Agata Bolognese, Italy. So, what are some of the unique features of the car? Well, the Egoista is not only a single-seater, but it also features a design that looks like a hybrid between an Aventador and a fighter jet. The cool gray hue, as well as the orange highlights, which include the windows, complete the design. The orange coating on the glass turns out to be functional, as it reduces glare. The pinnacle of precision and design at Lamborghini has been realized in a car that forgoes the practicality of having an interior that can accommodate 2 or 4 people. Because of the decreased body fat percentage and increased room for muscle, the resulting performance figures will be extremely daunting. The vehicle is a single-seater, much like those used in Formula One racing. The cockpit, constructed completely of carbon fiber and aluminum, has an extraordinarily intricate entry and departure system. The cockpit is designed with the driver in mind, isolating passengers from everything except the automobile and the open road ahead. The top window articulates and opens, requiring the driver to remove the steering wheel and climb up and out of the vehicle like a genuine fighter jet. According to the press release, for the driver to exit the vehicle, they must first remove the steering wheel and place it on the dashboard, then use an electronic command to open the dome. Stand up in their seat, sit down on a specific point of the left-hand bodywork, and finally swivel their legs 180 degrees from the inside of the cockpit to the outside of the vehicle. All of these steps must be completed in the correct order. They can now place their feet on the ground and stand up straight. I'd call it a dance. The instrumentation in the cockpit is modest. However, there is a heads-up display for the pilot to use. They said that it was developed with the intention that the cockpit could be removed and installed in a different vehicle. Additionally, it is possible to remove it. The steering wheel has a brilliant orange display to complement the extremely plush quilted orange inside, and it also has the feel of a control stick from a fighter plane rather than a standard wheel. Driving an automobile with all of the buttons and knobs, replete with a holographic head-up display, feels more like navigating a spaceship than it does driving a car. In addition, there are no side mirrors to impede your ability to slice through the air. Instead, there are cameras that contribute to the high-tech display array. Under the hood, the Egoista is powered by a comparable version of Gallardo's 5.2-liter V10 that produces 600 horsepower. It takes the vehicle 3 seconds to get from 0 to 60 miles per hour, and its top speed is predicted to be 202 miles per hour. According to our calculations, that could be the largest engine ever installed in a single-rider production vehicle, presuming that this model ever sees the light of day. The Egoista is intended to resemble a charging bull with its horns down in preparation for the charge when viewed from the side. You probably already guessed that it has various flaps that can automatically adjust its position based on the weather and how fast it is moving. Instead of concentrating on front and back lighting, the headlights are LED clearance lights that can be seen from the side and front of the vehicle. This is intended to make the lighting more similar to the lighting systems seen on aircraft. In addition to the 2 xenon headlamps, they have installed 2 white front lights, 2 red rear lights, a red flashing light on the tail, 2 orange side markers, and 2 lights on the roof, with a green light on the right and a red light on the left. Excessive? Exactly. It must be very amazing to view at night. They have even made the bodywork and wheels out of anti-radar material to stay true to the aircraft that served as their inspiration. The chassis of the Egoista has cutting-edge aerodynamic panels that can adjust their height in response to changes in the amount of downforce and stability required. And it's a wrap. Well, we can all attest that it's quite a beautiful and luxurious car that anyone would wish to have. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the Lamborghini Egoista? Should it be ranked as the most luxurious Lamborghini in the whole world? Comment below, and let's engage. Also, for more exciting luxurious car videos, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.